Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oops, sorry. I'm messing it up already. There we go. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. My name is Candace. This is Flosstube 35. And we have 2 days until Christmas. Today is the 23rd. So it's been an interesting week. I will say that today I am going to, I'm sure you saw from the title, WIPGO 2021, WIP Parade, and plans for 2021. So this might be a little bit longer, but I don't have a whole lot as far as like WIPs and stuff like that. So let's jump right into it because there are a lot of videos out there right now, and the shorter we can make this, the better for everyone. So we'll start with how pale I look. I look like a vampire. My light just isn't cooperating today. Like the settings on the ring light, I shut off my overhead light, just things aren't working. That's okay. You're not here to see me match my shirt. You're here to see stitching. So this is hands-on design. This is a finish. I have a finish, yay! It's Let's Talk Autumn, and I did this on a 28 count dusty green Jobelin. See, this is why I changed the light, because the fabric actually looks like it's supposed to. So who cares if I'm pasty? You get to see the colors better. So, give you a little close-up of everything. I did change a lot of the flosses. 07 is the brown, and 3865 is the white. Everything else was stash. So I used, let's see, Color and Cotton, Stitchy Stuff, Threadworks, and Weeks Dye Works. Oh, and this orange right here is from Janet Jabber, and it's Victorian Motto. So I changed, oh, and then the teal was 502, I think. So I changed a lot of stuff. If you want to know exactly what I used, just let me know down in the comments, and I'll type it out. So I'm excited. This one's done, and this was also on my WIP Wranglers. So the Scrooge got me again, and it was whatever you rolled, it had to, I want to say, like, if you rolled a 1 or a 2, it was 3 times, 3 or 4 was 4, I don't know, but either way, I had to do 800 stitches. It was $11.25 to finish this. So I was pretty excited. I'm going to toss this because, you know, and it didn't stay. I was pretty excited because that one is done. I don't have to worry about it for 2021. I just have to figure out how I'm going to finish it. So, this is scary. I look like a vampire. Oh well. I like my shirt though, my reindeer. He's pretty fantastic. So, we are going, I say so a lot, I'm sorry. Like some people say a lot, I say so a lot. I have 2 knitting whips that I'm going to show real quick like, and then that's it for the knitting. So I started a hat for my husband. And this is the ribbing on the bottom so far. This is Felicie worsted, and the color of this one is, oh, Beyond the Wall. It says it right on the front. Sorry. So this was the color that was left over out of all the ones that out of the 3 that I bought. So he got this. I let the kids choose first. He's totally fine with this. These are in his wheelhouse. So this is the brim. The hat is called the Bankhead Hat, and I can pull it up for you real quick so you can see what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. Very simple. I made, 2 years ago, I made one for each of my sister's kids. At the time, her youngest was baby, so I didn't make her the same kind. But so I made 5 hats for her. She has 6 kids. And then I made one for each of my kids. And then last year, I made another one for each of my kids. So this is a super easy pattern. I love it in the stripes. So that one is for my husband. My oldest picked this one. This is Lost Lakes. And then, of course, I had to get this one for my youngest because he's a huge Minecraft fan. It's called Aquarium, but it's definitely like creeper. It's creeper-ish. So I'm working on those. I actually worked on this while we were driving because we did go to the Toledo Zoo. The boys had a blast. We had a blast. It was not terribly cold, and they actually had some snow over there, so my kids got to play in the snow. They were excited about that. And then my other one is the Dust of Snow. Hold on. So this one I've kept caught up with. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that I post this one every day. So here's where I'm at right now. I love these colors right here. They're so pretty, like into the brown. So pretty. So the pattern is The Dust of Snow by Helen Stewart for Curious Handmade. I'll give you a little close-up of some of the stitching. So this, I used an advent calendar for, and last time you guys saw was right where that marker is. So I was just getting into the browns. So there's where we're at right now. And then I'll give you a view of the entire thing. Not all at once though, because it's too long. So I have, this actually only goes to 24 days. I opened day 23 already, so I could wind it up, and this is the color. So I actually have 2 more colors. The pattern goes to 24, but I have 25 colors. So I'll just do an extra repeat of whatever was supposed to be next. There's only 3 stitch patterns that repeat. So, but there's my color for today. So that's what I will work on today. And then I will have 2 more colors and it'll be done. So I'll finish this on Christmas Day. And I've gotten most of my ends woven in, so that won't take very long, and then I will block it, and I'll be good to show you for next week. So that's it for knitting. That's all the knitting I've done. I've done no sewing whatsoever. I said I was going to work on that tree skirt. Didn't happen. We did go to my mother-in-law's. We were, you know, my kids haven't been anywhere or anything since November 12th. That was the last time they were anywhere. So we weren't worried about them. My husband and I made sure that we didn't, you know, there wasn't a ton of like hugging and sitting next to, and, you know, we stayed in our respective areas just to try and keep things. And there were some people that did not come, so it was not as many people as it would have been normally. But we had fun, we relaxed, we did go to the zoo, it was amazing. I did post a picture of my husband and I masked up in our Christmas masks on Instagram and on Facebook, but we really needed it for, you know, for us, for my mother-in-law, we just needed to have that. And we drove there, went to the zoo, stayed for a day and went home. So we are here now. Unfortunately, I will be making a flight out to Georgia Saturday the 26th. My granny she went down to visit my mom for the winter. She lives in Michigan and my mom lives in Georgia, and she got sick. And it's something that she had been dealing with, kind of a recurring thing. And after a trip to urgent care, 2 days later, she still wasn't getting better. So my mom took her to the hospital, and they did some tests and found out that she has a mass on her bladder. She is 90, so now we're talking hospice, palliative care, and I'm going down this weekend. Just me. I'm just going to fly out of Chicago and fly down to Jacksonville, rent a car, drive to my mom's, stay overnight, and then I'm going to fly back on Sunday afternoon. So it'll be a really quick trip, but I need to be there for my mom. I need to see my granny as long as she makes it until this weekend. But either way, I think my mom needs one of her daughters. So I think my sister's going to go down next week. She can't go down over the weekend because her husband works. So yeah, it'll be a quick trip. I will take stitching and knitting with me. I have a layover in Atlanta. I thought about just flying to Atlanta and driving, but holiday weekend in Atlanta, nah. So I'll go from Atlanta to Jacksonville, and then Jacksonville's only about an hour from her. So yeah, I don't know how much. Hopefully I get a lot done. I'm going to take my other Advent wrap with me. That's nice, easy knitting, especially if I'm not feeling like stitching on the plane. I'll be able to knit. And then I'll probably take either my husband's hat, unless I get that done this week, or one of my kids' hats, because those are easy. And yes, I checked. Knitting needles, scissors under 4 inches, sewing needles, those are all fine. TSA says those are not dangerous objects anymore, so I'm good. But yeah, so I will be flying for the first time in a very long time down to see my mom. Let's move into all the WIPs. So I made a list, and I do have a mock-up of my WIPGO board. So I can, as I go through these WIPs, I can tell you what my goal is and if they're on WIPGO. And then if they're not, then they will just be ones that I'll pick up and work on when I'm feeling it. Most of the ones that are not, because I had, I have 26 WIPs, right? Sorry if you can hear my kids. They're playing a video game upstairs. Yeah, I think I have 26 WIPs. That can't be right. Oh, yeah, because I put some new starts on my WIPGO board. Sorry. I did this last night after I got home from work. And I had everything listed out, but I marked what I wanted to be on. So, I'm just going to go in the easy order. So I have like my full coverage pieces up here. And then I'll do my one stitching WIP first. I rolled this one for WIP Wranglers, and because I didn't stitch in my mother-in-law's, I knit just a tiny little bit on my husband's hat, and that was it. Mostly it was napping and chatting and, you know. So this is Izzie Decayen from Silver Creek Samplers. Love this one. Started this one around Halloween, and so I think last week I showed you guys that I did the B. Well, I rolled it again for WIP Wranglers, and I had 75 stitches. So this is actually 86 stitches in the O. But this one is going to be on my WIPGO board. Let me get my sheet out. So Izzie Decayen is going to be a finish for next year. So hopefully I roll it early enough in the year, or Jessie Marie rolls it early enough in the year, that I will be able to have it finished by Halloween. So, and who knows, I could easily pick this up one day and decide that I'm going to work on it, and then maybe it'll be done before the number gets called. So I did work on that one. Otherwise, that was the only stitching I worked on the whole week. Sad. So we will start with these full coverage ones because they're right here in my way. So this one is Christmas Pixie by Reuben Mchugh for Charting Creations is the one that charted it. So this is where I am right now. And you can see this is that little spot right there. That's where the flower starts. So I'm pretty excited. This is going to be, I lost it. It was there and then I lost it. Where did it go? Ah! It's going to be my 21 and 21. So for full coverage fanatics, I'm going to do 21,000 stitches on this in 2021. So that's my WIPGO goal. I'm sure I'll use it for other challenges too. I just realized my needle, oh, it's on the front. I was like, I have thread on the back. And I was like, where'd my needle go? Well, there it is. It's on my needle minder. So this one is going to be my 21 and 21. Full coverage fanatics. And then we have, I actually forgot to show you guys this last week, so I'm going to show you really quick. I bought 2 more of his patterns. This one is Forest Santa and Reindeer. I just love it. And then the other one is the Tree Fairy of Christmas. She's so pretty. Sorry about the glare. I haven't printed these pictures out. So that's Tree Fairy of Christmas. These are Charting Creations. Artist is Reuben Mchugh. I'm super, sorry, hiccups now. I'm super excited about doing those eventually. Obviously, I'm going to work on Christmas Pixie first, and then I don't know if I'll wait until that one's done to start these other 2, but I have a few other things I want to start. So I'm actually going to, I lost my pen. There it is. I'm going to mark these because I'm going to, tonight at work, I'm going to type this up so that it's, you know, not in my handwriting. So we had Izzy, Decayen, Christmas Pixie. This is Winter Path from Carolyn Manning. And there's where it is right now. So my goal on Winter Path is around here somewhere. I want to say it was 50%. Yep, 50%. So right now I am at, hold on, I can tell you. Pull up Pattern Keeper. Pattern Keeper is the best, you guys. Seriously. I am at 8.2%. So my goal is to be at 50% by the end of 2021. It's not like this is hard. I mean, it's like triangles and squares. It's just a matter of, you know, wanting to sit down and do it. So the next one is, let me see what percentage I'm at for this one first. So the next one is Mini Dark Goddess. Heaven and Earth Designs. And I am at 15.5% right now. And my goal for this one is I get 25%. So my goal is 25%. And then Autumn Cat Magic, another Heaven and Earth Designs. And this one is, I want to do 10,000 stitches on this one. I'm at 7% on this one. So I want to do 10,000 stitches in 2021. I have 5,000 stitches right now. So I don't think that's, I started this one right around Halloween. I don't think that's going to be hard to get at all. There's a lot of like solid blocks of color around the cat, so I think 10,000 is a very reasonable goal for that one. And then mini citrine, I have not touched in a little while. Let me find my, there it is. So this is mini citrine. I'm sorry, it's tiny. And my goal for, ooh, I'm going to roll right out of my chair. My goal for mini citrine is to hit 75%. So, here's where it's at right now. There we go. And I'm at 47%. So my goal is to be at 75. Some of the goals I think are a little lofty, but some of them I think are really realistic if I just put my mind to it. So, all right, so that was mini citrine. And then Christmas Rules by Lizzie Kate. That's what the whole thing will look like. So my goal is going to be this top of the banner and then 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully I'll get farther than that, but I wanted to at least have a few realistic goals. So there's where I'm at right now. So I just have a little bit left for here. I have the tree, and then I have to fill in those 2 and some snow, and then 4 of the chart. So it's actually 2 charts, but 4 of the lines, because there's 2 charts on each one. So that will be my goal for this one. And so far I've really enjoyed it. So I think this is one that I will continue to enjoy working on. Now I have my basket. Get this stuff put back. So I have this basket that I keep. These are all of my current WIPs. I got this basket at Hobby Lobby. It's just a wire basket. And then I have all of my project bags in it. So, I don't know how we're going to do this. I don't know if we're around. Wait, I know. We'll put it over here. Okay. So first one, Summer Blooms by Little Dove Designs. Goal for this one, this is on WIPGO. And the goal for this one is a finish. I'd like to finish it by the end of the year. Obviously I'm not close yet, but hopefully there will be lots of challenges in semi-sane stitchers and oh, and if you're curious about any of the fabrics that I don't mention, just ask in the comments. Some of them I know right off the top of my head, and some of them I'm not quite sure about, so I can always go back and check because I have them all in my handy dandy little book. That was Summer Blooms, and then this is one of those like, why haven't I finished this yet? So this is Doggy String, and I still have to roll this one more time for WIP Wranglers. This one is not on my WIPGO board because it's not that big. So there's where I'm at right now. I will roll this one more time, hopefully by the end of the month, and I'll get that worked on, but I'm sure I will finish this one next year. It was a Mania start. We have, oh, this was the one, okay, so I did not realize this was still in there. This was Animal Almanac that I had started. I had done, fairly certain I'm just pulling the needle out of this. Good thing for wood floors. So I had done the first 4 months, and I don't know. I wasn't loving it. So I'm going to repurpose the fabric. I'll just cut the top off and repurpose it. But let me put that one over there. Next up, we have Spring Awakening by Little Dove Designs. This is on my WIPGO board as a finish. And this one is on, it's on Ada. I can't remember what the color is, but my goal for these seasonal ones is to work on them in the season. So as soon as Winter Path is done, then I'll start working on Spring Awakening. I'll kind of like focus on those during the season that they're in. So that was Spring Awakening. Next we've got, there's a couple in here. So this one is Cheer, and this is by the Trilogy. This was a Mania Start too. It's just on 28 count tea-dyed. It's so wrinkly, I'm sorry. 28 count tea-dyed fabric. So not much left to do on this one. That is not on my WIPGO board. And neither is this one. It's Spring String by Lizzie Kate. And it's sad. That's all I have done. Not on my WIPGO board, but it's small and I can totally finish it next year. So these were two of the smaller ones left over from Mania that I have not finished yet. And here is Winter Warmth. This is the one that I'm focusing on during the winter. So January I'll start to focus on it a little bit more once WIP Wranglers is over. And this is on, I can't remember, light aqua, light sea foam. That's it. So there are white stitches happening. And I think I still have one more roll for this one. For WIP Wranglers. I'm not positive, but I think I might still have one more for this one. So that's on my WIPGO board as a finish. And I tried to put those all in a row, hoping that they wouldn't get called in the same month. So I tried to be kind of smart about not putting my full coverage ones spread out too far, because maybe I'll get lucky and they won't all be called in the same month. And this one is Hello Dear by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I do not have the, oh wait, yes I do. Whenever it decides to load. Is there not? Oh, apparently, well, I'm not going to show you the chart. I thought the last one had the full thing done, but you guys have seen it on other Flosstubers. So that's where that one is. And Hello Dear, I believe I have as a finish. Yeah, I do. It's a finish. So this is on a 28 count white Lugana. Maybe 32. I can't remember now. But if you really want to know, let me know and I will answer in the comments. This one is oh, I must have put the main chart back in. So this is Country Cottage Needleworks. Welcome to the Forest. So there's the banner. So this is on WIPGO. My goal for this is to get the border, the banner, and then 4, I can't remember which order they go in, but 4 of the 6 charts. So it's kind of a lofty goal, but I'm not sure who I'm going to put where, but they're super cute. And it's not like it's a ton of stitching. That one and this one. So I want to get the banner, and 4 of the charts done. And this is on 28 count factory tea dyed Monaco, and this is where I'm at right now. So I have the posts for the banner done, and then obviously the border, I still have to do the rest of it, but so that's where that one is right now. I don't know if 4 charts is too lofty of a goal or if it's just right, but I don't want to start a ton of stuff in 2021, but I'm not doing no new starts because I am easily enabled, and I know that that would not work for me. So that was Welcome to the Forest. This is Hands on Design, Year of Celebrations. I started this one, I want to say it was 2 24 hours of cross stitch weekends ago. So I spent 2 hours on each month. So here's, I'll just give you a quick show of each month. There's January, there's February, we have March, and these are on 28 count mushroom Lugana. There's April, there's May, June, July, and I am doing the DMC conversion. There's August, September, October, November, and December. Oh, I got a fuzz. So the next 24 hours of cross stitch weekend, my plan is to work on these, and I do have these down as did I not put them on here? Oh. I guess I did not. Let me check my master list here. I did not put this on WIPGO because I wanted to work on it for 24 hours of cross stitch. So the next 24 hours of cross stitch weekend, I will do the same thing again. I'll spend 2 hours on each of them. And then if I don't get them done, I will carry them over into the next one. So there's going to be tentatively four 24 hours of cross stitch weekends from Jen Lee of Quirks and Stitches. So this is going to be my 24 hours of cross stitch projects. Oh, right. Let's see what's next. I know I don't have nearly as many WIPs as other people. So this is Nora Corbett, Fairy Autumn Glow. This is on a 16 count Beach Walk Ada. And my goal for her she is not on WIPGO. So my goal will just be to use her where I can for challenges probably. So I'm getting there on her dress. So that's where we're at right now. Oh my gosh, the Ada is still kind of stiff and it's wrinkly on the edges, and my magnet keeps sticking to this magnetic board. I tell you what, it's things like this that I wish there was pattern keeper for these ones. Because I made a working copy of the chart so that I could mark it off. Oh my gosh, marking off a chart takes so much longer than just like filling it in on pattern keeper. Okay, so this is from Just Cross Stitch Magazine, 2016. This is June 2016. It is Seasons in Chalk Art from Priscilla Blaine and Hands on Design. And I have the digital versions on my Kindle, so I just do it off that, and then I just printed the sheet off of the magazine. So, Seasons in Chalk Art is... I thought it was on here. Apparently it is not on my WIPGO. It is not. So that's where I'm at right now. So you guys saw this, I want to say last week or the week before. I have part of the E and the R done. There's still color that goes around it, but this will probably be one of those that I may not touch again until summer. It'll probably be one of those that I work on in the summer. Because I like to stitch the season during that season. I'm not really a stitch ahead of the season stitcher. This is Game of Swans. It's funny because a lot of these bags I don't even need the tags to tell me what it is. Because they've been in the project bag for long enough now. So this is Long Dog Samplers Game of Swans. This was a start for Long Dog Leap Day Sal from Erin to Martini Stitcher. So here's where we are right now. And my goal for this is 2 pages. So I have the first page done. So 2 pages. If it ends up being like 1.5, I think that's what it is. I don't know, I'm not going to pull it out, but the WIPGO goal is 2 pages. I'll just check and make sure. Yeah, 2 pages. And this is on 32 count Silvery Moon. Lugana. If you've watched me any length of time, you know I'm not a linen stitcher. Next up we have from Core E Betacore. This is Lavender Farm. I had actually started this for my granny. For the room that she stays in when she goes to my mom's. I started it last year. Obviously haven't finished it. I may take this one with me to work on while I'm at my mom's. Granny had no idea I was doing this for her. I told my mom, but I was worried that just in case I didn't finish it, I didn't want to get her hopes up. The likelihood that I can finish this before she leaves us is very slim. So this is where I'm at right now. Sorry for the wrinkles. I still have quite a bit to go. Quite a bit. But I may take this one with me to work on. I don't know if Granny's going to be at my mom's, at a hospice facility, or still in the hospital when I get down there. So, Lavender Farm, I have this marked down as a finish. It's a lot of stitching, but I really want to finish it. And we have another Core E Betacore. This is Halloween and Cross Stitch. And this one is on a 28 count factory tea-dyed Monaco. I believe I also have this one down as a finish too. Let's see. Halloween and Cross Stitch, I have it down as a finish. I'm going to make sure I'm checking these off so I don't forget any. So, here is where I am right now. And then that spider web goes way down, but so not very far. It's going to take a lot of work to get this one done by the end of the year. But we'll see. Who knows? You never know, right? No telling what can happen in 2021. We don't take anything for granted anymore. Okay, then we have Woodland Wonder. This was my birthday start. Erin, I watched her video yesterday. Her, oops. Hold on a second. I dropped floss. It was stuck to my project. So she finally got hers in, and she said something about, well, maybe I'll have it started for your next birthday. And I said, well, my husband's birthday is New Year's Eve, so This is Glendon Place, Woodland Wonder. And that was my birthday start. So I started it, I've gotten the border, and I just started in on those trees. I actually decided that these snowflakes that are in the border right here, I'm going to do those in DMC Etoile. But is this right? Because I've never ordered Etoile before. They're Blanc. Well, maybe it does look white on here. But this is it held up next to 415. There's not a whole lot of difference. Like, this is Blanc and this is 415. There's not a ton of difference. But it just doesn't seem as white as Blanc. Let me see if I've got one here. Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering if I should use one strand of, oh, I have B5200. If I should use one strand of B5200 and one strand of the Etoile. But I just wanted sparkly snowflakes. Is there a white that's sparklier that I can get? Because I can always go to my L&S, like next week. I don't have to do the snowflakes right now. I can easily work on, so I got a whole bunch because DMC had a sale on their Etoile. It was all like 30% off. It might still be, I don't know. But it came in today, and the wind is so bad. I'm so glad you can't hear it down here. The wind is so bad that it blew the box into our driveway. From our front door, down the steps, like off to the side, through the yard, into our driveway. So, that's what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to do sparkly snowflakes. Since, you know, like his antlers are sparkly, and I do have this as, let me see. I have this as a finish. I would like to finish this by my birthday, next November. So, I don't think that's unreasonable, but there are a lot of beads, and the trees are not small. So, lofty goals, right? Who knows if you're going to hit them unless you actually do them. Make sure I get all my floss back in there. And then, okay, so I have two more. This is from Little House Needleworks. This is Kringles. And my WIPGO goal for this is to get the roof done and the third floor. I don't plan on getting this whole thing done in 2021. Roof, third floor. And I'm leaving this black part. That's not part of the third floor to me. So, you guys are going to laugh when you see this, especially if you saw my video 2 or 3 weeks ago. That's it. I have some snow on the roof. This needle's trying to come out. I really need a needle minder for every single project, or at least in every bag to hold my needles instead of just poking them through. So yeah, I just have some snow. Lots of work to go on this one. That's why I wanted to be a little more conservative with my goal for this one. So the roof and the third floor, if I get more than that done, great. You know? But I have a lot of things I want to stitch, so I had to be a little conservative on something. Okay. Last one. This is Linen and Threads 2020 Mystery Sampler. And obviously this is on WIPGO for a finish. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So I don't have a ton left, but these months are not small. I decided after seeing other people's, I'm not putting any initials in. I put mine in and the year, but I have December, the rest of October, and November to do. So, hopefully there will be some challenges that I can throw this one into, but my WIPGO goal for this is a finish. All right, let's see what we got left here. So, I know I'd mentioned it. See, there I go again. So. I know I had mentioned previously that I was going to start Magic Study, New Year, New Start with Janet Jabber. That one is on here as 10,000. So I can show you what that one looks like. I don't know why it was on the first page of the chart. So this is Magic Study. I'm starting that one with Janet Jabber. And then we have, talked about Pringles. Other basket. I forgot to bring it down. Hold on one second. It's kind of like a death trap down here now. So I forgot to bring down my my planned starts for 2021. So, okay, so I showed you Magic Study. I do have a couple of empty bags in here, which is always a good thing. So one of those planned starts will be Winter Cocoa from Madame Chantilly. I haven't chosen fabric yet. I don't know when I'm going to start it. But I know I'm going to start it this winter. This is, I want to say this one is for Celebrate Christmas. I want to make sure it doesn't load the chart. There we go. Celebrate Christmas, Madame Chantilly. I honestly cannot remember if I got this fabric for Celebrate Christmas or Celebrate Autumn. But this is 32 count vintage Stormy Lugana. So Celebrate Christmas is on WIPGO as a start. And I would like to get the top tray. So the top tray. And then I have, these ones didn't get quite as organized as everything else. Here's Celebrate Autumn. Okay, so that is for Celebrate Christmas because I have fabric in here. So here's Celebrate Autumn. And my goal on this one is the same. It's the top tier. And this is the fabric that I'm using. This is from Be Stitch Me, 32 count Lugana. No color name. So I'm going to use that, and I did a floss toss already, and it will be fabulous. It's going to be amazing. All right, so that one is a top tray. These, okay, so this is, I haven't showed these in a long time. This is Well Hello There from Hands On Design. This is all the months with the buttons. So I did all these. The majority of them just need their buttons put on, but I did have an oopsie with a couple of them because I was so new when I started, and I cut them really short. So I think what I might do is redo the couple of months that I did. Like, I want to say it was just January and February that I did like that. I want to take the buttons off, restitch them so that they're, oh, March is kind of short too. But I want to redo it so that they're all the size they're supposed to be. December is very I cut it very close to the edges. So the rest of them are all a good size. They just need their buttons put on. This will definitely be something that I will do. If I finish Year of Celebrations from Hands On Design during 24 Hours of Cross Stitch, then this will be my backup project for 24 Hours of Cross Stitch. My original intention was to put these in my office at work. Now, I started stitching in November of 2019. I started these December, I think. So they've been languishing for a year. I haven't touched them in a year. It's sad. That's sad. All right, I'm finally going to start Pandemic. I think I'm going to start Pandemic this month. Hold on. Oh, no. That's right. Winter Hot Cocoa. I am going to start that one when we get 4 inches of snow or more. I'm going to, whatever day that happens on, hopefully in January, I'm going to start Winter Hot Cocoa. So Pandemic, I was thinking about starting on Christmas Eve. I don't know yet. I am still not totally decided on which color I'm going to use. These are sulky. I still don't know. So here's my fabric. Wait, how am I going to do this? There we go. So it's a 32 count vintage Stormy Lugana. I'm still not fully decided on which color I'm going to use. It'll probably be like a last minute decision. But I do want to start Pandemic before 2020 is over. All right. Lost it again. So Pandemic, my goal is 5 pages. You know, some people got this done in less than a year. I think I can handle 5 pages. All right. Then we have, I don't think I have any of these other ones kitted up yet. What was this one? Oh, so Let It Snow by Barbara Anna. This was the chart that I gave away a few weeks ago because I had accidentally oh, and lovely, I can't show you because I don't remember the password. I forgot what the password is. And my phone is recording, so I can't get onto my email and look at it. But this is the fabric. It is a 28 count Lugana from Be Stitch Me. And this is what Let It Snow is going to be on. From Barbara Anna Designs. So this one I am going to start. Let's see. I had this one set also. Let It Snow is going to be the first day of snow in January. I don't care if it's just flurries. It doesn't have to stick to the ground. Whatever day it decides, if it's January 1st, then it looks like I have 2 New Year, New Starts. But first day that it snows, I'm starting Let It Snow. I'm sorry, my nose itches. I probably have a hair tickling it. This is going to be for, this is Courtney Badacore. This is Christmas sampler. This is going to be for the year-long alphabet challenge in Semi-Sane Stitchers. So every 2 weeks they'll call a letter. So I'll do that letter and then something else in the chart near it. And then hopefully by the end of the year it'll be done. I didn't put this on WIPGO though, because I will be starting it the first week of January. Like whatever day the first letter is called, I'll start it. Who knows? I may have 3 new starts on January 1st if they call A on the 1st. Or maybe I'll save that till the 2nd. Who knows? But I didn't put that one, what's in here? Oh, sorry. Oh, that's right. So this one will get started sometime in January. This is Let's Talk Winter by Hands On Design. And then I showed you guys my fabric I dyed for it. So I still have to do a floss toss and make sure all those colors are going to show up on it. But I will start this. I think the sale, the Chalk Talk sale is going to start on the 15th. So I may start this on January 15th. And then I have not picked fabric for this yet, but I'm going to start Spellville by Barbara Anna Designs. And this is the same thing. I don't think I can, I think I have to have the password. Oh no, I can at least show you the first part. So it came in 3 parts. It was a stitch along. So that's Spellville. And I'm just going to start it. When that number is called, I'm going to start it. I'm not looking for a finish. I'm not looking to have, you know what? The key. I'll have the key done by the end of the year. Okay, so let's see if I got them all. I know there's for sure 2 that I didn't touch on yet. Okay, so the 2 that I have not touched on yet are going to be full coverage new starts. One is Quarantine Cats. I just love this one. So this is Quarantine Cats. It's huge. It will take years. But I'm going to start this one. Honestly, I was going to start it this weekend. Now I'm going to be gone this weekend. So I would like to start it before the end of the year. It may be like a New Year's Eve start. But for sure, I want to start it soon. And my goal is 10,000. I mean, there are... Let me see. I'm pretty sure I have the stitch count. Quarantine Cats, what did I say, 10,000? It has 341,550 stitches. So I'm just looking for 10,000. Okay, and then the last one is, when the free space is called, I am going to start Birds and Blooms, which is another Heaven and Earth Designs. And I have fabric for it. I'm fairly certain that with all of my my floss I have for other full coverage pieces, I probably have all the floss for it too. But this is Birds and Blooms. And this is a max color. I love it. Just love it. Yes. Birds and Blooms Garden max color, and this is by Amy Stewart. So this will get started when the free space is called, because when Jessie Marie calls the free space, she also does still call 2 other numbers. So that month there are 3 things called. I hope I don't have to wait until January to start that one. That would be a bummer. But those are my plans. Those are my planned starts. That's my WIPGO. So I don't have any specific stitch count goal for that. I just get to start it when the free space is called. So, at least for today, I got to work on, just whack myself in the face. I have to work on my Dust of Snow for today. And then Woodland Wonder, I rolled again for WIP Wranglers, and I need to do 150 stitches on that one. And then I'll roll again, because I've got time today. It's only 20 till 11, so I've got time. So I'll just, you know, keep going with WIP Wranglers. I would love to have touched every one of the 20 projects twice, so that they're all technically wrangled. So let's do some quick, I showed you guys the etoile I got. I also got some DMC Ada Charles Craft. I'm going to measure and make sure that it's correct. It's a 14 count, but I got this navy one for the Serendipity stitch along for Fat Quarter Shop. I just was having a hard time finding navy, and I may still dye some. I don't know yet. But I got this just in case. It was on sale from DMC's website. And then I got excited. So these Mill Hill kits, they're beaded holiday ornaments. They're all snowflakes. And I'm guessing that they're each from a specific year. So this one is 2012. It's a golden snowflake. 2013 is the opal ice. And these ones come with all the beads, floss. It's not... Sorry, I don't know that number. My phone just rang. I don't think it's paper. It's more like a... Well, maybe it is just silver paper. But either way, it comes with everything you need. So then we have, let's see, that was 2013. Here's 2014. That's the Victorian Snowflake. 2015 is Mist. 2016 is Pearl. And apparently I missed 2011. It's Crystal. So there is one more, and I'm on the email list for it. For some reason, I think it was like Aqua. I can't remember which one it is, but it was the other one of these. So I got these, and I am planning on doing them for next year. Because couldn't resist getting them all. And it's not like they're expensive or anything, but still. I got my... So this is from Sweet Tea Yarns, Molly Klein Design on Etsy. And this is her Darling DK. It's a 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. So this is called Christmas Breakfast, and this was like a mystery... I love it. I could totally see it being a hat. It also came with these cute little breakfast stitch markers or progress keepers. So there's a coffee cup, a sunny side up egg, and a cinnamon roll. And these are from Ann Tudor. They're artisan glass stitch markers. And a little candy cane. So this is neat. I really like that. And I think I have a pom-pom that would match that really well. I got a couple of patterns. This is from Chelsea Stratton Designs. This is called Under the Tree. And then this is a Charm Pack Picnic from Fig Tree. So I have a ton of charm packs, and this will give me a pattern to use for them. Finally, I got my pre-orders. I pre-ordered this fabric ages ago. This is Folktale from Lella Boutique. I love these colors. I'm so excited. They're going to be perfect for our bedroom. And the other one, this one is a little bit bigger. This one is Fig Tree, and it's figs and shirtings. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Obviously, it's going to be a quilt, but it might be multiple quilts. I don't know yet. So I think that's it. This has been long enough. I've hit an hour. Yeah, I really think that you guys are probably like, yeah, that's it. Please be done. So I'm going to get my ghostly self out of here and go check on my children. They are being suspiciously quiet. And it's way too windy and cold for them to go outside. So that's all I've got for this week. If you guys celebrate Christmas, have a great holiday. If you were Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, I hope you guys had and have a fantastic holiday with your family. I will be in the air on Saturday and Sunday. So wish me luck, that there are no flight delays, cancellations, bad weather. That would stink. So I just need to give my mama a hug. She needs a hug. I wish she hadn't moved so far away in the first place, but she doesn't, as far as I know, she doesn't watch my videos, so I can yell at her on this video. She should have stayed in Michigan, where she belonged. So, that's all I have for today. You guys have a great week, a great weekend. I will see you right before New Year's for probably a really, really short update. And just in case any plans changed. But Jessie Marie will pull her numbers for January on the 27th, so I can let you know what projects I'll be working on the first week of January. And if I had any new starts during the week. We'll see. So you guys have a great one. I'll see you next time. Bye.